10 full house，拜。A10A10要 long 了吗？看他们这边一直 all in 的，哎。
Bold. Call. Bold. Call. Raise.
Fold, man. I'd be a pussy, but
I don't think I would raise like this though. No, I feel like it's the worst option. The reason I said it has Ben Ward is probably going to see a lot of flops, and with sevens plays terribly. Those flop with this kind of ICM stuff. But hey, it worked. Yeah. So what I want to say was Colonius. Let's see, not too much here. Colonius put himself in a funny situation in the sense that because he lost the 6-7 million chips here, is now in an annoying situation. Okay, he's
he
still
can't
opening
fight back
though.
anymore. Like his hands are tied because of his own
much more.
wrongdoings. Yeah. Well, he's gonna open A6, and he actually gets Javier Gomez to fold A7. I mean, in this way, obviously, the Lucas Greenwood won it from a similar position.
Roddy in his $200 tournament.
Roddy the other day in the 210 hyper also got it done. Don't want to brag, guys, but
Call.
wow, Jack 5 just took it, eh?
Yeah, just took it.
定住了吧
Alright, pocket jacks. I'm gonna raise it up. I'm gonna jam.
Crazy daisy.
哇操！
Man, Javier Gomez
老
only
哥
has
1000
20 bigs.
BB
That's
耶，
weird.
啥小
Feels like he's a big stack.
He is
20
a big
bigs
stack.
is not a lot. 20 bigs is not a lot, Nano.
Yeah, I know.
Call.
Queen 10. Let's go. Raise it up.
I feel like we have been watching Ben Ward dominate this table for an hour straight. Like we're about to enter our second break, and all I remember is Ben Ward.
Here
Here we go.
It's a pretty decent spot, I guess. One of the queens is dead, one of the sixes is dead too, though. But obviously, A6 doesn't need to hit. I would like it for Krasimir. Let's see if he can stay with 6 or if we're gonna lose one. It's a good flop. It's a very good turn.
Bold.
A 3 would be sad. Don't put a 3 out there. All right, A6 does hold, so he gets the double up. Nanonoko, 11 big blinds and a dream.
It is a little something.
I feel like when everyone has nothing, it just heavily favors Ben Ward, right?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, actually, I didn't even realize that Pillai was that short. Like, Yankov has more chips right now than Pillai. That's a 100k flip that Shankar Pillai just lost because Krasimir Yankov did not get eliminated.
You know how mad he's about it right now, too. He's like, I needed that pay jump so bad. He feels so unlucky because the guy didn't get sucked out on, right, with the Queen 10. Well, I can tell you, I know what Ben Ward's going to do.
Yep.
If he was jamming into 30 big blinds against 20-something big blinds, it's a slam dunk.
Yeah, it's actually a nice hand to jam anyway, small against big, in like most scenarios. Everybody loves a good old Queen Jack offsuit. 2 more minutes, we're getting a lot of hands in, so obviously the blinds are gonna go up real quick. Jack 10, Queen Jack suited, it should be an open. Well, yeah, Alex Colonius, his hands are a little bit tight. It is the perfect spot to open, because, he folded.
I'm surprised, because he has opened some marginal hands too, but I guess at this point he's like, I'm waiting for the break. Let me get there.
Pillai is even more mad right now. He's like, you guys just gave him a walk? He's like, I haven't received a walk in hours. Wow, King, Queen, Ace, King.
You know
Queen
what?
Jack on the big blind.
Ben Ward might reshove this hand.
Yep, and one of the queens is dead.
Check.
I think he might. It would be a good play, to be honest.
Yeah.
Colonius would have to fold so many hands.
Wow, imagine if out of all people, Alex Colonius would bust. That'd be so sick. That'd be so sick.
Wow, he
Ben Ward
folds the Ace King. Great read somehow.
King
Roddy.
queen. King queen.
That's a great read.
All right, queen jack does make the call. Ace king doesn't flop anything, but it is still good. I almost
Call.
would have liked him to open jam here, Nano. He's got 2 overs to the board. He's got a backdoor straight draw, very weird one. But like this board connects more with him than it connects with the under the gun range of Alex Colonius. Like I know it's easy to say from here because we see that Alex Colonius doesn't have. We are witnessing absolute domination of Ben Ward over the last 45 minutes. The rest of the table is kind of just waiting and praying. But hey, look at Weizen opening up King Jack suited Nanonoko. He's a new man.
That is it's a big open for him. But you know what? At this point, everyone knows he's playing so tight. Yet 7-3 student still sees a flop with him. You know, that's the thing. But you know, it should have got it done. But Colonius, he's willing to take it post flop as long as his opponent is unpaired. Wow, big bet.
Yep, that is adventurous, I gotta say. Very, very adventurous in a difficult spot for Alex Colonius too. You flop a pair, you have some backdoors, you have all the backdoors even.
Normally this is a slam dunk call, but one, he's up against Weizen, he's up against, oh my god,
No, his hand
we
became
lose?
so big.
We might lose Weizen? Is that possible? Is it?
I don't know. I think it would make sense to check here. Like, yeah, you've got the flush draw, but
Yeah,
Like-
I know, check it.
yeah.
You don't want to bust because of Shankar and Yankov there.
Exactly. There's no need to do it. So he
Fold.
checks it back. Obviously, the flush does not get there.
Oh.
We do have trip trees for Alex Colonius, who now hopes that Weizen has an overpair,
Oh.
but an overpair would have bet the turn, so that normally at least. What is
I
normal
mean-
tonight, Nanonoko?
Yeah. No, he should be sizing big though. An overpair is what he should be targeting because maybe his opponent's just playing tight with 2 kings or something. Because ace high is never calling him, so just target the hands you think would call.
5s and 7s. 5s fold. King Jack.
哦，这童话哦，
The
我在看
shortest
呢，很
stacks.
小啊。丁主，
Tough call
Tough.
to make with 7s though.
Fold. Fold.
If you
Yeah,
would
it is
jam.
tough. It is tough. But Colonius might be able to make it. He is kind of a guy who's willing to look for some spots.
I would not fault a fold here at all, but that's also because I'm traumatized with pocket 7s.
这么大，
I'm a very superstitious player, and no hand has caused more pain to me than pocket 7s. But
Nice.
Alex Colonius is
Oh.
not afraid, and he will fully send it. And that's the last thing that
Oh.
Krasimir Yonkov wanted to see. But he will still make the call, and at least receive the good news that he's flipping. He's not dominated, he's not behind, he's flipping. But he needs to hit a king or a jack. King or a jack on the river. Give us paint.
这
Give
No,
us
no, no, no.
paint for a sweat. Oh no, that's it. Man, that's brutal. You get it in with King Jack. Best case scenario, perhaps, right? Against a low pair. But he is still out, so all of a sudden we're down to 5. And hey, Alex Colonius is completely back. Because now Ben Ward needs to respect him quite a bit more.
你直播
Yeah,
Well,
but he's not.
yeah.
That's what they
技
everyone's like, I'm still
术
gonna punish you. But
效
no,
不
these are the 2 guys that
我喝
have
酒
been
了。
技
Obviously,
术
Ben
型
Ward's not
的。
scared, but Colonius, he still battles. I'm liking his situation.
And you
I really
hope-
just feel like it's going to be these 2
Well,
guys going
yeah.
heads up. The question is, who gets
这
fifth,
把
who
这
gets
把冠
fourth?
军我就捡下来啊！
然后
Fold.
呢
Fold.
怎么不是啊？你要把几波关键的牌捡下来，还是这样？
对啊，
Call. Bet. Call.
几波大手牌捡下来啊！
这种感觉，
Call.
感觉。哎，
热
他这个游戏在 YouTube，这个游戏在 YouTube 找得到分类吗？
我现在边看别人直播边打，
All right, so congrats to Shankar Pillai and Weizen for getting the
我边
100k
看别
pay
人
jump.
YouTube 直播边
That's
打。
obviously big. The next pay jump though, Nano, 120k.
好这样，
Yeah,
那我
you'd love to make that one too if
他
it's
们在
possible.
打很大的，我看他们怎么
Yeah,
打。
for sure. If I'm Weizen right now, I'm folding everything but the
Oh,
biggest
that's how bad.
premiums and waiting for Shankar Pillai to potentially bust out before
Yeah.
me.
Yep, or at least let him get all his chips in before I have to get my chips in.
Interesting limp from Ben Ward. It's usually been
100万
jamming these
100万买
hands.
入，
Yeah, almost like he's trapping because he's like jamming
没有
absolute trash, and he's
一
like,
万
I've
没
got a
买入
good
的有
hand
比
here.
赛，
Fold.
Maybe.
All right.
Wow, 2 pair.
Ooh, 2 pair
What?
versus
Flush draw.
yeah, and the overs. He's gonna bet again.
And the gutter ball. Jack for a straight.
I'm really shocked he didn't
I'll
raise
check
free flop though. The king queen just seems like Gomez will always take a free flop, so seems like a little
Yeah.
bit of a mistake.
Gomez with 2 pair. Obviously, we like 2 pair, but that is a pretty scary board. 3 hearts. There are a lot of straight draws possible. He bets $1 million, basically 1.5 big blinds.
But Gomez is never folding this hand. Like honestly, he's seen this guy check raise him with the 9-4 earlier, right? Like on a similar board, similar situation.
What if Ben White does raise here, and he does, to 3.1 million? That's tough, man. This is actually tough. Even with 2 pair, it becomes tough.
But he's seen Ben Ward do this play earlier with the 9 of clubs on that board.
Oh,
Very
so-
similar. He makes the call, and I think Ben Ward's going to lose this stack. I think he's going to value bet this king queen.
I mean, if he bets 2 or 3 million, he's gonna get called. But what if he bets 9 million?
Check.
I think he still called 9-4. Unfortunately, I
You
just.
think?
I mean, I don't know, but check, snap check, and
Snap check, yeah, I totally get that snap check back. You're just like, please tell me that 9-4 offsuit is good here. Yeah, I'm totally with you about everything you said about the pre-flop action. It would make way more sense to just raise. If he would have raised, none of this would have ever happened. 9-4 would not have seen a flop.
yeah, that was a. I don't fault Gomez for snap checking that one back. I mean, I think it was a slam dunk value bet, but because of the ICM stuff, like, okay, we get it, 100K pay jumps. Like, there's no way he's behind there though. Like, to be honest.
No,
but,
he's not,
yeah.
but I really don't see that as a mistake at all. With like a guy that's sitting on 6-7 big blinds, 120K pay jump. Like, yeah, he's got 2 pair, but it's first of all, it's a weak 2 pair. There is a flush on the board potentially. I am completely on board with that check back.
Fold.
I'm also completely on board with
Call.
this shove. Ace-9, obviously, from
Check.
the small blind. There's no need to call.
Bet.
Cologne is like, let me just end him with the Jack-5. Make him really have some pain.
That's bad news for Wiesen. He's like, This could be an all-in and a call between the shorties. If Ben Ward folds,
Check.
which I don't think he will. Oh, he does. All right, Queen 10 should jam here. And will
Check.
Ace-3 suited call Nanonoko?
This is actually a tough spot.
Yeah, it is.
Because Shankar Pillai isn't necessarily jamming too
Bet.
light, too, right? Like, he's not jamming 8-9 offsuits and stuff like this. Wow. Big hand.
That is massive. Now he's actually at 5.6-ish. So they're basically dead even.
Fold.
Man, they're killing each other, but yeah, I get it as well. 120K pay jump. Pretty big deal.
I think Ben Ward should just open a little bit more. I've seen him just jam some spots and fold some other ones, but maybe that's just because Ben Ward normally plays cash games and he's not used to opening the pure garbage and undergun and stuff like this. But I think if he could make that little adjustment, he's going to pick up extra chips, especially against Wizen's big blind. It's just folding everything.
Javier Gomez makes the call with the suited king. Can't really blame him for it, but I do think he's gonna have to give up after a single bet, right? Even 1 million. Wow,
Call.
that's as small as
Even
they come,
that
but
one, though.
Yeah. You just have nothing on that board, and with the other 2 guys being as short as they are, there's no reason to get out of line and start floating. All right, if it folds to Ben Ward, which it will, are we raising 7 deuce?
No, he hasn't been taking these spots, so...
No, but what about you? You just said that he should open almost everything.
I think he should min raise, yeah, I think, or something. Just the fold equity is way too high right now. It seems like free chips.
I can understand that he folded because he maybe thinks that Shankar Pillai is so short that he will most likely call or jam any
Call.
2 on his big blind.
Call.
Yeah, but it's really not true. That's the thing.
Hey, look
but
at
you
this.
know,
All
yeah, nice play. Maybe it's just Ben Ward is not, like I said, maybe he doesn't play tournament set, obviously, right? Like, but he understands some of the dynamics.
Me too,
I
you
mean,
can say.
heavily chip
Huh?
leading a
Can say.
10K, 10 million
Look,
guaranteed.
just 'cause you
I think
don't
he's
play-
alright at the tournament thing. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying he's bad at it. He's definitely very good. He just might
Fold.
not have someone to play some of the other games.
Call.
俊人哦，
Definitely been,
Kan ik check
alright
that.
for himself. Blinds will go up again.
Check.
Colonius fold. This would be the best spot ever to jam deuces, but you can't know that. Oh, and he does jam deuces. I think Dan Ward may.
He shouldn't be calling here King Deuce. I know like the odds are like you might have the best hand, but like too much. King Deuce. I had called.
塔克老师，
Not against.
马克老师哦，
That's all I can say.
塔克老师啊，
Cock Eli's gonna jam, 2-9's gonna go. We might lose. Next one here.
Well, you say that, but deuces
Call.
never loses, right?
Usually does.
身手。
Well, you just roll
Fold.
嗯，
Call.
现在这桌到底有几个人呢？
Man, why is probably like, hey, I was willing to call that off with King 10.
还有430个，
Deuces against nines it is. Is there a deuce? So far,
多人这样。
Fold. Call. Fold.
needs to be a deuce and a deuce only.
Check.
We got close, but not close enough. The three of hearts doesn't change anything.
我们讲鸡排，
Alex Colonius chips up
Check.
35 million.
那这边不是关了吗？
That is 120K
Back.
page up. I think we can jam King 8.
Call.
Gives it
I agree.
大屌喽！
Dude, man, Wyson got a bunch of paid hands. This is how he wanted to start the final table with.
大家出来说一说就要关电脑，这么狠。
Top four, right? He's done that. Well done.
什么？
Fold.
wasn't smooth.
哦，诺离婚了，
Always pretty. Especially
真假？
the 10 falls like the 8. I don't mind.
，Fold.
老公这么大要离婚了，
Raise.
I can
真
get
的
behind that one.
没有啊，老他用那只甩他巴掌，啪啪。
Yeah, I agree. So,
Call.
good
Call.
day. What emoji was that? It's a delayed one.
Check.
Queen 10 against Jacks. Queen 10 against Jacks, Nanonoko.
跟一圈有什么牌赢？我来，
Check.
小衰来，得关我赢。
看过这么大的吗？哎，
Check.
看我 no no。
Queen does not get a queen on the flop. There's the queen on the turn, though. Well, that's a bit brutal, but the man just get always
他进升上厕所
on the
有
river.
啊
This，
哎
is
，no no
all
很
of a
聪
sudden
明，
we
Oh.
have down
他知道那个升上厕所有扶手。
two of the three. It
Didn't
includes
care,
Roddy's
no, no.
pick. It includes Nanonoko's pick. It includes the two guys that Roddy put money on.
他的那边非常大，
Feeling good.
他的那边非常大，所以我气得我非常痛。真小啊
Raise.
很痛呢。
Raise.
他说 no no 有25，
And he's guaranteed 818,000.
假，
Our last guy, Wyson, got 669,000, which is a great payday. Like, every
这
time
是
he
我
got
超
paid,
夸张的呢。
huge tournament,
One
it's
is,
like, right? Like, he's like,
Call.
I won multiple tournaments and everything.
Yeah, he won multiple. I was about to say, Nanonoko, when you play $200 tournaments, you don't win 100K prize pools, mate. You're happy if you
Check.
ship 20K or 25K. Like he basically shipped a ridiculous amount of tournaments today.
Bet.
Very well be the best poker.
no no。
Well done.
Fold.
So Javier Gomez, I know he hasn't
Fold.
played that many hands. He's got 14% deep hit, but he has
去复合，
other guys out
你是哪里我家？
things like that. So you know, he's a deserved
No, no.
place finisher so far, in my opinion.
而且打到后面，真的大家会比较认真玩呢。
So he's obviously having
Fold.
a chip by the other two. One double.
要不然打到后面真的那个，no no。
All in.
这个网红到底是谁？我搞不清楚。
Fold.
小红老师是谁？
What are you doing, shorts?
Fold.
你是在干嘛的啊？
Stay in your lane.
All in.
瘦身达人，购物专家。
Am I able to
Fold.
table betting? Like, it's like really unlikely, right? Like,
Yes, I know it's really unlikely, but I feel like we've been here before, Nanonoko. Last week you couldn't even say congratulations yet, or damn Ferrari man started beating Limitless in heads up. So, and that was a pretty big swing for me, man. That was like $900. king queen suited here. He's getting an 8.
龙神说
Yeah,
No,
nice
no,
play.
no, no. I would
Fold.
prefer
Call.
you not to say it until we're heads up. Alex Colonius versus Ben White. Then you can say it.
No, really, there's no chance. There's no chance. It's meant to be. You've seen how this final table's played.
我7-8要 open， 我关
It
了。
just seems like they're destined to battle.
K6 好像没有 fold。
No no，
You're doing this to needle. You're doing this to needle me. Come on, because you know there is a way. You know there is.
7-8这边中了，有打枪吗？他会讲，不然等你有打枪吗
I？ agree with
No no very
我
big。
会打
Say
欸
there's no way. The universe likes to show you.
我还记得
there's no way.
他说把我拉到才上厕所。
Yeah. Interesting. I think Colonius.
我记得燕中的时候把我拉才上
It's a
厕所。
little short draw.
这样震他
Seems
了。
like a good play actually, and he might fire again. To be honest.
No no。
Even as a bluff.
是 raise 吧？是个
Yeah, it's interesting whether you
市民大道才上厕所。
I do see it both ways. Obviously, raising
Fold.
sucks if your opponent
Raise.
gets a play back at you.
I like the raise. I think it makes sense.
是不是没看过这么大的啊？我觉得 no no， 我是以 no no 在那个演艺圈里那个
Check. Bet.
The hand is
他的风格，我觉得他应该会用这种语气。
Fold.
这是没看过这么大的啊
I guess the con would be say you
Check.
raise
！no no 应该要这样吧？
and you could have 4 queen.
会啊。
Check.
You take super pot, right?
Check.
You know, now,
Bet.
gotta say though, like final table betting,
Call.
you know, it's a gamble. It's always a gamble because poker is unpredictable. You see crazy things. But everything I said
妨碍
in
性
the
自
show
主
has been very accurate. And now I almost wish like I felt like I should have believed a bit more in my read. Because with the
Fold.
big stacks that we had and the 2 big names, with the other big stack not being
我
necessarily
想被
big,
no no 操
it！ makes sense to me. I feel like tonight it
Mira.
was almost easy to actually go for final table betting on one of these two.
You're getting a little salty. You should have put a bigger bet out there. I see it, Roddy. I do
not
think
salty.
the
差不多。
这都讲错了，应该说我好想要
player you know for sure is really aggressive chip leader, right? Like you put a shimmy on at the top or
我好想要 no no 去操炎亚纶。
went all in. You would have $300 on one of those guys or something.
See if Ben White does something wild.
Raise.
Jack. Oh, he does. Ace Queen is slam dunk call.
完蛋了
Well, no,
，AQ
no.
跑 JQ，
Find a jack.
哇，干开 J，超级衰。
Find a jack. Can we find an ace?
I told you.
An ace and an ace.
哇，这边好衰哦，A 圈跑出 J 圈呢。
It's over. Man, that's actually, I gotta say, that feels a bit sad. Like that's, the man does not deserve.
哇，好衰这边。
He played a solid final table. Obviously, an amazing.
单挑嘞，干第一名300万美金呢，傻小。
Brutal way to go out. If he wins that pot, Nano, he's got more chips than Ben White.
傻小。
You were ready for the speech of, oh my god, Nano did it. He did it, right? Like he's got.
什么
he's got a
勾二是警察
big chance of
欧弟
scooping it. We're down to heads up, Roddy.
Fold.
Again, between the two
我
guys.
小啊，
什么
I
Fold.
think played the best
勾二
so far in
是
the final table.
警察欧弟？
Of course, they played the best.
勾二是欧弟啊。
Run good involved, right?
对啊
White could have lost queens
可
against.
是不是你想的那个欧弟？
It's, you know what's so brutal though? The last 2 guys that
不然
went
哪个欧弟啊？
lost to these 2 guys, and they got it in bad.
机
Right? They
上
had 3
看
outs.
没？勾二欧弟啊，你打。
哦，我记得，我记得。
Queen 10 on Queen 10
之前
is
好
the
笑。
the one you just saw.
Well, heads up.
Fold.
什么？
Big versus
Fold.
mine.
勾二是欧弟？
Speech in the pregame,
欧巴了，好不好？
the pre-show, our final table betting segment, where I said I put $75 in these 2 guys. because
一男人叫警
This
察吗？
time, coming into this final table with the chip lead, it did matter a lot because of the pay jumps. They should find opportunities to just print money and chips. Payouts for Ben White were
Just a go.
better, right? I kind of want to double check. I know it's very even because I bet 75.
Oh yeah, it was.
on both.
It was better because he was the guy with no experience at the Super
哪一个啦？
But if you knew he was like a cash game guy, you definitely would have put some money on him.
去所有的恶，我也以我的母校为荣，我甚至以我身为替代役为荣。因为假如我没有到高阶组担任替代役这个经历，我就没有这些司法官的人脉啊。各位只要认真看完勾的影片就会知道。
Guaranteed at least $1 million. The winner walks away with 1.2 million.
欧弟，
我们这边的这批不是同学，
办什么？
也是人类，
曾经是同学，
曾经是同学。
曾经是同学
为什么呢？因为我们做了一个网络上面的调查，我们调查420份问卷，调查说你觉得各行各业当中哪些人最有可能碰到阿飘？然后呢，我们调查出来。
男生在情绪失控的状况下就杀了女方，那他后续的处理是让我蛮意外啊。他想要毁尸灭迹，他把那女生分尸之后，他竟然是从屏东，然后沿路窃尸到新竹。Anyway， 我觉得这件事情他非常，
他到处丢，
对。然后，所以我们后来抓到他之后，那我们找不到完整的遗体，就少了一只手臂。那他后来有一次我们在狱中就听到有人大吼大叫，就是那种尖叫声，这我也没有办法模仿。那个狱警跑过去看，他发现那个刑犯他缩在一角，然后一直发抖，然后头这样一直摇，然后一直喊再合体，再合体，再合体。就是虽然那个狱警当时是听不太清楚他讲什么，那后来他向上
再合体，再合体，再合体，这样。
call
怎样？
再合体，
吓到了
再合体，再合体，再合体，这样。
check
你是不是吓到了？
对吧？
干，OD 是勾二啊
check，
勾二是 OD，OD 是878发明家，878发明家是勾二。
喂，
哎，OD，
你干嘛
GG Poker 啊！
操他妈的！
开直播，开直播。
fold
我现在打免费赛啊，怎么开啊？我在开，我开 YouTube 啊。
哪里？
fold
要不要下棋啊？
哎，你刚刚说我要下，
边下棋边下免费赛啊。
你刚说我要下，
我有存钱的，你知道吗
真的少。
？2000啊！我打了超久，还是持平。
因为那个很贵吧？
没有啊，我有是输到我输到40级，也有赢到80级啊。然后现在又60级，我要下棋啊！可我这把有戏耶，我这把3杯满呢。
3杯鸡肉。
好了，下棋。
fold
那会很荡的，那会超荡的。
不会。
check check
风影赢过2次这个冠军呢。
bet
那么牛哦。
是
call
这样。
这样你贵啊！神龙出击啊！哎，出击出击！哎，出击出击！
fold
run 了。我觉得直接射会有人会接。
不会，小拉。
raise
对，
fold call call check
那边打个小的。
bet
我在撕他脸呢。
哎呀，再小拉。
他小拉他就他妈套词了。
all in
哇，4-5哦。
all in
倒闭有 C，
有 C
扣了
吗？
啦，
啊？
有 C 的可能。
我觉得扣反正免费赛扣一扣啦，输一输打下棋啊。
他们也可能觉得免费赛随便弄。赢了，舒服。
No way no 7 no 9 no 4，超多，我要躲超多牌。
没事。
叮嘱
顶住。
不想下棋这把好像真有戏
就继续玩，边玩边下没。
第7名呢，超荡了吧，我把这个关掉了。
规则啊，你还是要等很久吧。